All right, this is my Ender 3. As you can see, there's no electronic gizmo there on the side for tramming. It's just not required. No direct drive. It's just your basic hot end. It's like the Bowden, the heat sink, and the heat block. That's it. There's no fans. There's no extra stuff. No added gizmos or anything. No frills. It's just your basic hot end to get filament from over here through the plastic extruder that I still have in use. This is the original plastic extruder that's been on this printer for 5.5 years, no issues. The Bowden tube right there, because it is delivering filament to a moving head, constantly moving head, and down onto the bed. So this is my bed. It's a mirror, as you can see. And the reason I use this is because during my tramming, this is already flat. There's no there's no highs and lows to compensate for, so I don't need this electronic bullshit on the side because it would be rendered useless. Since the bed is already flat everywhere, there's no need to have a probe to probe the bed. So all I have to worry about is the distance, and I use a piece of paper to acquire that. So basically you just put a piece of paper under the nozzle in the four corners of the tape, as you see, and this is considered the first layer. Now the second layer has started. You can see that for yourself. And then, like I say, this is the original plastic extruder that came with the printer 5.5 years ago. It's still in use. I don't need a metal extruder because I don't want to create problems or constant issues that seem to happen all the time. The metal extruder is just not reliable. This is simple, it's straightforward, there's no issues with it at all. If that arm breaks right there, if that lever breaks, just replace that. That's like $3, 5 minutes, and you just remove that screw right there and replace it. Keep the body. The body's still good, always will be good. If you start replacing things, then you have to calibrate. You got to change your E-steps, which are 93. 93 is the E-steps for this extruder. It's what came on the printer, 5.5 years ago. The Bowden tube, white, not the blue tube. I don't use the blue tube because it has a smaller inside diameter, which causes friction. And friction has to be accounted for. It has to be fixed. Okay, so this is the head. This is the bed. It uses the original springs right here. You can see that for yourself. These are the original springs that came with the printer, not chunks of rubber or yellow springs or anything like that. It literally does the job as it's supposed to, as it was designed to. So as we look at this, and it is called the Flex Dinosaur or Flex Rex. It's a dinosaur printed in white PLA. You can see that there are individual prints being printed right now. None of these parts right here, none of these parts are touching at all because you want it to be articulated. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12, 13 individual parts being printed together at the same time on the bed. Okay, you can see there's no curling, there's no stringing, no raft, no Elmer's glue, no bullshit. Okay, so if you want to keep it simple, you want to start printing stuff, get this Ender 3. Just get an Ender 3 that doesn't have all that complicated stuff, over-complicated stuff, added to the hot end, because all you need to do, all that needs to happen is filament is going through here, and onto the bed. That's it. It's like 1, 2, 3, ABC. All right? So you don't need all that extra stuff to get filament from over there to the bed. You don't need any of that because, as you can see, it's printing right now as you see it. All right? Also, it's a non-heated bed. I've never needed to heat the bed in 5.5 years. This is the set point right there. You can see for yourself. Set point for the bed is 0, meaning that the temperature is room temperature. That's the bed, room temperature. Okay, The heated bed is not required to maintain adhesion. It's already sticking to the bed. It's already doing its job because I've trimmed the bed properly. I have the proper temperature, okay, and I have the proper pressure. This is how the filament is being troweled down to the bed as you see it. All right, so it's a simple deal. I mean, 3D printing is very simple. You don't need to complicate anything by adding all this stuff that you can't even see the hot end. It's literally got so much crap around it to get filament through there, and I don't see why. It's just not required. It's not a requirement. This works. All right, that's all that's required. I mean, this is everything. This is filament, heat, the bed. That's it. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't know why people tend to try to reinvent the wheel or overcomplicate the entire issue. If you just want to print, you want to print something and move on to the next print, use an Ender 3. I mean, this is it. If you can get your printer to this point, you're good to go. All right, so once you have a decent bed, proper bed, once you have the proper temperature, once you have the proper distance, you've trimmed the bed properly, that's all that's required. All right, it's like I say, it's just almost too easy. All right, so nothing else to say. I'm showing it in video format as you see it right now. All right, that's it. Happy printing. You can see there, no stringing. None of the parts are touching. There is no contact between each of those parts on the bed. Because if they touch, they fuse. All right? So, I mean, there it is. It's happening right before your eyes. It's magic.